Hardik Pandya has given sensational performances ever since recovering from his shoulder injury. He first led IPL franchise Gujarat Titans to their maiden triumph in their first season itself. In recent times, he has played some blistering knocks. In a special chat with NNIS Sports, former New Zealand destructive all-rounder, who is currently playing for Manipal Tigers in the Legends League cricket, said if Hardik Pandya does well in the upcoming T20 World Cup, then the Indian team can win the World Cup. Corey was all praise for Pandya for his adaptability and terrific comeback after being marred by injuries. He also appreciated the tremendous self-belief that Pandya has showcased in pressure situations in recent times.
I think if he does well, I think they'll go close to winning it. He does play a massive part. I think the role he plays in that team is huge. I think having an all-rounder at that position that he is, he's either going to be in the position to try and win games, either with bat and ball, to be honest. And I think if he's firing, he'll get other guys around him firing as well. So I think he is a massive asset. I don't think he's the only asset that needs to do well, but I think he's one of the massive crucial parts in that Indian team if they want to win.
One last question, sir.
Definitely, yeah. They've got the home advantage, even though Australia's playing very, very good cricket. I think that Indian team is very classy, and I think they'll be doing whatever they can to make amends for the game the other day. It's again scoring 200 and a team to chase it down. That's not going to happen every day. So I don't think it's not like they had a bad game. I just think Australia managed to play a better game, and that's all it kind of comes down to. So, look, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll come back with, a little bit of vengeance and probably make sure they stamp their mark again.
And sir,
Massively, yeah. I think if you add him to any team, he's going to be a huge addition. I think they probably rely on someone like that, and it's not just him bowling his 4 overs and doing what he does. I think it's a bit of a ripple effect. I think the team feels like they've got another limb when he comes back into that situation, and I know Australia will probably be fearing him a little bit in the sense of it takes out a couple of options at the death. And obviously just someone else to kind of be wary about as well. So yeah, he's a huge addition for, regardless if it's for India or an IPL team, anything.
and sir, Virat before the World Cup.
Yeah, massive. I think it was funny watching from a distance the media on Virat when he was struggling a little bit. He's one of the best players in the world. He's still got so much in him. To me, it was never a question. It was never in doubt. It was a matter of time before he got back on the board. Class is permanent, and he's got plenty of it. So, it's good to see him back in the mix. I think Indian fans obviously love it, and it's probably timely with the World Cup just around the corner as well. So, it's good to see him back.
And your thoughts on the in the squad?
Yeah, I think Chumby's an outstanding bowler. I think who they've got now is obviously going to have to do the job as well. I think he's probably unlucky to miss out. I think he's someone, especially in Australia as well. I think he's a clever bowler. Got a good bouncer on him. I think in Australia you're going to need that. I just think he knows what he's doing, and I think he's probably a little bit unlucky to miss out on that. So they've gone with the team they've got, and again, this series is going to be a good one for them to get right, get themselves in a good position to track forward with a big campaign.
And bowling has.
I don't think so. I think you'll find, again, they're not finding their way. I just think that it's going through a little period where it's just a couple of speed bumps. If you look at Bhuvanesh Kumar, he's, again, classy player. And even though there's been a bit of stuff written about him about, some of his death stuff, he's a smart bowler. He'll know what he's doing. And again, in Australia with some bigger grounds, I think you'll find it probably plays into his advantage as well. So I wouldn't be too concerned about the bowling department. Again, Boomer's a massive part of it, but I don't think they've got too much to be worried about. I think they've got a very, very good all-round team, and I think we'll see them do pretty well in that World Cup. It's a great concept. I think if you ask all the guys who are finished to be able to don the gear again and come over and rub shoulders with, again, guys I've played with in the past, played against, it's an exciting concept. I think that's what people want to see is the people of, I guess, yesteryear, who they haven't seen for a while, come out and see if they've still got it, and the opportunity to just, again, watch some of the greats of the games. And for me, growing up, there's a lot of guys I watched play when I was growing up, so to be able to be on the same field as them now as well is really exciting. Yeah, it's a great concept.
And your part.